have to let you go.
Imagine. You're like, it's just a broken leg. They said 3
Yes.
days. It'll be 3 days. Sorry. I'm not reaching those lights right now.
Yes.
It's fucking Hollywood. Do you think you're the only person over 5'11"?
Yes. I might be. It is Hollywood.
Right?
No, all the women are 6 feet tall.
On TV.
No, they're actually
No,
like
no.
5'6" in real life.
5'5",
Yeah.
5'4".
Yeah.
And then Tom Cruise looks 6 foot.
He's a dwarf.
If he's next to someone who's 5'2".
Yeah.
He
I saw
is.
with the Chinese man.
Is he 5'7", 5'6"?
No, he's like
5'6".
Oh, he's
5'5". Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He's 5'8" on his.
IMDb.
Like to where when you actually meet, or like when you see him in public, you're like, no, I mean
Is
not
that his
just
thumb
because he's
digit?
got the,
Is that
not
his
just
thumb
because
digit?
he's got like the thing and everything, like he's disguised.
Yeah.
But it's like you just don't expect this guy to be Tom Cruise or like Tom
To
Cruise.
save the
and you're
world.
Like
You don't see him saving
that's
the world.
that's Tom Cruise.
Are we rocking?
Yeah.
Are we on right now?
Pretty much.
So I don't talk shit about
Yeah.
people I hate.
That's Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise is all right. He's a
People
cocker.
you hate.
Tom Cruise likes cock a lot. You got to make sure you get you in there too, Johnny.
And her comments
Here,
have
I'm
gotten
gonna sit over
desperate
here,
on
watch.
your shit.
I know.
Like hardcore desperate.
You got me? Yep, you're good. You're gold. We're good. Let's come up a little closer if we can.
Weird.
Do we want to move the little table in the middle?
Yeah, because we hate our feet. Like it's weird.
Like the one time I was barefoot, I didn't realize it would
Right.
be caught on film, and then I was like, fuck.
But Alex Marsh said he masturbated to the show, so.
What? Did he?
Get some real hardcore fans.
You guys, I was thinking about getting rid of the.
You got his
rule I
voice
work
pretty good,
with,
actually.
but,
Yeah, I gotta say.
Well,
Yeah.
it's a cross of like Kermit the Frog and.
No, it's elitist. It's elitist. It's like
I'm better than you,
It's
but
like that, but creepy. But
Yeah.
also, yeah.
it's someone that thinks they're better than you, but they're still gonna masturbate to your Facebook
Like he's got
pictures
women
later.
locked up somewhere.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
No, he would get this like uncomfortably close where I could
But I
feel
love
his
him.
body hair
He's gotta be one
touching
of
me, but not his body.
He's such a nice
Just
guy.
like
though. I gotta say that though. One of the really nice guys I've met.
Nice guy.
Yeah. Good guy, funny dude.
Are we live right now?
yeah.
Huh?
Should be.
Oh, we are, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we are? Oh, okay.
No.
Man, what a shock. Okay, so we're live. All right. Hey guys.
Should be.
Fought the law.
Fought the law.
I won. I fought that law and I won.
We are so professional.
Speaking of which, guys, first of all, welcome to the Einberger podcast. Got the usual suspects. We got Mr. Ryan Talmo,
Hey guys.
Miss Amanda Jane, Mr. Mark John Owens, sound guy. He's actually, we're assuming that maybe we're going to be heard today.
We might.
We don't fucking know.
I hope so.
We never know. But speaking of fighting the law and I won,
Yeah.
you know who didn't win? The guy in Gardena who was shot to death over 2 years ago. So the story behind this is, okay, a bike was reported stolen. So the cops pull up and see a couple of Latin people with a bike. So obviously they're guilty, you know. And I mean, I don't even buy into too
Most
much of
of the
this shit.
time.
Well, this is the thing is, I'm not a big. I like Whitey. I don't give a fuck. Fuck everyone, you know. Everyone's a piece of shit. Like the good people are a rainbow, and the bad people are a rainbow.
Yeah.
And the people fucking up this country are a rainbow of people, and the people fucking up the world.
Yeah.
But in this case, we know what happened. He saw a couple of Latin people with a bike. He knew right away that, hey, they stole this bike.
Yeah.
There's our suspect. And so right away, they pull up on him, guns out, telling him, get your hands up. Now, there is no reason, though. Yeah, but they don't,
guns.
they don't have, like, they don't know these people did it.
Yeah.
They have no reason to assume that that bike isn't theirs. But they come at it like, we know that's not your bike and get your hands up type of shit. The guy's putting his hands up. Now, the guy was drunk and on meth. Whatever. You know, I mean, no, but you know, they don't know that. Like, they aren't aware. They're not stopping him from possibly being on meth. So he's grabbing his hat and he's putting his hands out here.
Drunken on meth doesn't mean you steal bikes. It
No,
just means
no.
you like to drink and do meth.
Do meth.
Yeah.
But, I mean,
Yeah.
but no, they didn't even know anything about him being on drugs or drunk.
Yeah.
And so he's moving his hands, and the cops just start shooting him. He didn't reach into his pants, didn't reach for his waistband, nothing. Just moved his hands like this. They just blast him dead. What it was is it's his brother who reported the bike. They were out looking for the bike.
Huh.
And
they
they were
found the
doing
bike?
nothing wrong. No, they were doing nothing
Oh.
wrong. They didn't even find the bike yet. They were looking for the bike. The brother was whose bike it was. So they were looking for the bike. Nothing. The Gardena city council or whatever settles with the families because one guy was injured, hit with a bullet. The other guy dead. They settled with the families for $4.5 million.
Jeez.
Now, here's the thing. It takes 2 years for this video to be released of the shooting because the Gardena City Council and everything fought so hard to hide and suppress this video from anyone. They went to court endlessly battling the release of this video, and the chief of police comes out and he says, well, we thought that if we did the video out, then people would feel like they weren't safe or they're going to be shown or victims wouldn't feel comfortable. No. There was nobody in this video who would have a problem of it being shown except the 2 cops who murdered the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're saying that it was a lawful shooting. Well, now they're going to reinvestigate. So I don't know what you guys have heard about this.
But if it's a lawful shooting, why are you giving $4.5 million?
Right. And
I mean, straight up. Come
and
on. Like,
well, they want the cops prosecuted.
Yeah.
And they should be for murder.
Where they never went through. It was just a settlement.
Cops are still working.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, cops are still working.
Yeah.
Are they LAPD or are they Gardena police?
Gardena.
Gardena police.
Everything down there is all fucked
Well,
up.
no, because each one of the little cities, like that's the whole thing in LA is every time you have a small city, especially like within LA.
Oh, yeah.
Those
They're
cities
insane.
were set up so that they could either like cheat taxes
Yeah, and make tons of money.
Yeah, and make tons of money. It's like the city of Vernon in the 100
$800,000 a year to be the mayor of Vernon or
Well,
whatever.
yeah.
And there were like 7 people living there.
yeah.
There's 100 and I think there's like 120
there's 100 some
people
people,
who
yeah.
live there, and yet they're like
$800,000 a year he was making.
gross like the domestic product in Vernon is like $400 billion or something.
Yeah.
It's
all
like
parts
for
out.
Yeah, yeah.
110
No one's living there.
110
Yeah,
people.
But it's like, and so this shit goes on, so that he says that. But so they finally released it, and they're still trying to fight it to keep the law so these videos can't be released. And it's just so sad. And obviously the cops weren't white because we would have heard that right away.
Well, it's Gardena.
So the
Well,
cops
were
were
they-
probably
No one's
Latin.
white
Were
in
they
Gardena.
Vietnamese?
No, they were Latin, probably.
Yeah.
Oh, isn't Gardena very Vietnamese?
But
or-
see, we didn't hear about it as
And
racist.
Hispanic.
We didn't
Yeah.
hear
I
about
was
it as
thinking
racist.
of a gardenia flower, so
Well, Hawaii. No, but you know what it is? In Gardenia, it's mostly Latin. And so this is the thing. So they don't see it as a racial profiling, but it was. Because what if these cops were Mexican and the guys were Guatemalan, Salvadorian,
Oh, yeah.
Honduran?
Oh.
Yeah.
What if the cops were Honduran and they were Mexican? There was
Yeah.
still possible racial profiling. Those are two different
Absolutely.
cultures, two different races, I believe, even within the Latin culture. And so, but they're not coming after it as this was racial profiling, which is exactly what it was.
Yeah.
And it's amazing that this is going on. Cops are murdering people, and nobody's doing shit about it. You're allowing citizens to get murdered. We're allowing
And we're
all this
paying.
crap to
We're
go on.
paying for citizens to get murdered.
Yeah.
Apparently,
we're paying taxes.
All of us killed some innocent Latin dude because everybody else, we're all paying it.
Yeah,
We
we're-
pay these every time LA settles a case. That comes out of us.
Yeah.
And we didn't do shit.
Yep.
And it needs to come out of the police pension. It needs to come out of these unions. When a teacher fucks a kid and they get sued, it needs to come out of teacher pensions. And I'm a teacher saying this. It needs to come out of teacher pensions. It needs to come out of the school and the union money.
The stars money.
Not
Stars.
not
That's
out
what
of
it's called.
taxpayers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Stars.
I was thinking of the stars and the
But not
No,
tax
that's
the
what
people
it
that
is.
live in the hills.
No, stars pay their own fucking shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They settle their own things.
Yeah.
Like who was the one reason? Cosby.
Cosby.
He paid off the one woman. That's another thing I've been talking about lately because I just got into this thing the other night, warning a girl like, "Hey, this one dude's a creep."
Yeah.
You know, and it was a friend of mine, and I'm a father of daughters, and so I felt obligated to warn her being a friend. And I said, "Look, the
Which
dude's a
she
creep."
should be thankful for.
But in return, it just became an issue for me, and so it made me realize, like, Janice Dickinson,
Yeah.
whatever it is, and a lot of you girls, hey, ha ha, ha ha, ha ha ha, ha. I hope it happens to your daughters too, because someone said this is a victimizing industry, and I said, really, because Johns don't fuck nobody without hookers. Pimps don't hoe nobody without hookers. And so these girls were hanging out with Cosby and hoping to get in and do all this shit, and they didn't think that there would be some backlash to it. They thought they could be skeezy and get up in this industry an easier way, and nothing was going to happen.
Yeah.
And so I just feel like, Cosby should go to jail. He should be stomped to death, but he already got his kid killed.
Yeah.
You know, over the shit he was doing. So, but Cosby should go to jail. But these bitches should be given the finger. Because it's bullshit. You make it hard for every woman out there to ever be taken serious. There are so many, like comic-wise.
So
There's
true.
no such thing as a free lunch, and most of us
Yeah.
know that. And occasionally there have been things where you go, this person seems like they might be safe. And something happens. But if you're not trying to work your way up and you're just like, you know what, no.
Well, and that's the thing. You just said it right there. Here's the thing. Let me make us a drink. Let me come with
There you
you.
go.
Yeah.
Let me join you. Let me buy us a drink. I'll come with you. No problem. I'll get my own drink. I'm good. You know, here,
I
pop
buy my
this
own
pill.
Starbucks for that reason.
Pop this pill. No, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. But then they're worried about what?
But in the 70s, man, everyone loved lewds.
That's
That's the thing. Like in the
too.
70s, like people loved lewds.
People love
my
cocaine,
crazy
and that
auntie.
will still put you in the wrong mindset.
Well, no, cocaine. Cocaine.
For a
you
lot-
know
well-
what
cocaine
you're
though,
doing.
but cocaine
for like
people.
sluts.
Well, no,
sluts
but this is the thing.
Who like cocaine.
No,
they
cocaine.
will fuck
Cocaine.
after
That's
you're
because
hot.
they're
a truth maker.
sluts.
Yeah, cocaine's a truth maker. It's like
yeah,
alcohol.
it's not
Cocaine and
like they
alcohol,
don't pass out and you're fucking them while they're
I don't
sleeping.
know coke, so
They're
I
like
don't
having
know.
wonderful time doing lines off your cock,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, cocaine.
that's a different story.
The thing about, because you're bringing up about most of this happened in the 70s
Yeah.
and 80s, and there was a documentary I watched about Sunset Boulevard about the strip, and
I've seen
all
that.
the
It's great,
musicians
too, yeah.
just getting all these girls fucked up and fucking them in
Yeah.
the hotels. And this is in the 60s and 70s. That is Jefferson Airport.
trading them,
That's
making them
But
bang other
Rolling
people.
Stones, I mean, that's the thing. Like
The
people don't
Beatles,
realize,
all of them.
But none of these, most of these women, let me say, were not physically forced. Now, here's the thing: Janice Dickinson or whatever her name is,
Yes.
with her no career.
That is her name.
Yeah. Okay. With
her
her
no
fucking
career, yeah.
anymore. Because this is the thing. You
She
know
was
what, Janice
on
Dickinson?
VH1,
Every girl who got raped by Cosby after you is your fault.
Yeah.
You
Yes.
knew he did it. You didn't come out because you didn't want to fuck up your career. Well, you know what? Cosby was just doing what the other guys were doing because he didn't want to fuck up his career. So let's feel bad for him, too. Let's feel bad for the victim Cosby, who had to rape women because he wanted to fit into Hollywood, and he was a
If
victim.
he hadn't used Quaaludes, he might have gotten caught raping
Well, but not only
people.
that, if he'd have gotten caught,
And-
then other people might have gotten in trouble and he might lose his career. So Cosby was no different than Janice Dickinson
Yeah.
in that they both were just protecting their career.
All
and
of them were.
Dickinson's is no different than Cosby because you let other women get raped by a rapist and you knew that.
Yeah.
And that's the thing is I told a girl
And if
about
she
a
was,
touring...
if she was a model at the time, which she
Yeah.
claims to be the first supermodel
Yeah.
ever, which is
Isn't
No,
Naomi
she's
Campbell-
pretty hot in the 70s.
She
Wasn't it?
did,
Yeah.
but-
Okay,
She's
but-
pretty hot in the
was
70s.
she really the first?
She's,
No,
but that's the thing.
But if she had, she
She's a
had a
woman
name,
hater.
quote unquote. She had
Yeah.
she had a name for herself,
yeah.
quote unquote. She could have gone out and. Yeah, I know it was.
She could
still
have said, "You know what,
it
I'm
was
gonna blow
still
my
a hard
career."
thing to talk about back then, but still, she had a name. She could
Yep.
have come out.
Yep.
There are people.
Hey, everybody, wear a
that have
shirt
come
that says
out-
Cosby raped me.
Yeah.
Bill Cosby raped me.
She probably would have been bigger. She probably would have had
Yeah.
a career.
Perhaps, or she
You know.
might have been totally blacklisted, but you know what? She'd have been a good human being.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so you know what, Janice Dickinson? You got fucked over because some other woman didn't tell you about Cosby. Those other women got fucked over because you didn't tell on Cosby. And all these women who waited so long to tell on Cosby are equally as guilty as Cosby. They're what is it? A accessory to rape.
Accessory to the
They're
crime.
accessory to the crime. They're allowing for the rapist to go on, and I'm sick of these people.
Well, it's sexual assault.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, I'm sick of these people. They've hid the
Under the
name.
law.
They hid.
Look how long they hid the girl Roman Polanski raped, and we don't.
Yeah.
Nobody really knows for sure exactly who it was. Still,
Yeah.
To this day, nobody knows who Polanski raped.
Yeah.
Well, he raped probably several, but the one that he got caught with, nobody knows this motherfucker's still living.
Yeah.
And
He's living out of the country, and
and
you know
yeah.
what? Nobody. He's still winning awards. He's still making movies.
Well, he's living in Paris, where it's still all right to fuck 14.
well, but this
Yeah.
is the thing.
Yeah.
What people don't get, like apparently Jared is guilty. Like
Oh,
this
really?
shit's coming out. Yeah, that this
Jared,
motherfucker did
Subway
shit.
guy.
But not only that though, but here's what's crazy. Is there's a huge ring of this shit going on where they're passing kids around,
Oh,
trading
yeah.
kids in Hollywood.
Yeah.
All these people are part of it, and they're all just a bunch of go-alongs. And apparently, like Jimmy Fallon apparently is a big fucking scumbag, a big drug addict apparently. I don't know
believe
for
it.
sure, but you know from the things I've read and heard and everything else,
Mm-hmm.
he's this total womanizing scumbag who's possibly gay, you know, with these weird issues. But he's allowed to just continue on through Hollywood and rock and roll and all this shit unscathed.
You got
Nobody's telling on him.
you got the money.
Not to
they don't
mention
wanna
he's a
fuck
horrible
up-
comedian.
But they don't want to fuck up their careers, so they allow
real.
this piece of shit. So I'm going to say this. Is anyone in Hollywood who knows shit that's going on and doesn't tell on these people
He
for
wrote Tina
doing
Fey's
rape
Cobra.
and stuff like that? Like, we're not talking about Pauly Shore giving you a bad fuck and then handing you a headshot. You know, we're talking about people raping women.
Yeah.
You
You
know?
can put that headshot on your wall.
I'm telling you, yeah.
Which has been going on since 1910 when Hollywood was built.
Yeah.
It's, like,
Yeah.
it's nothing
Chaplin
new.
was fucking little kids.
Chaplin was fucking little kids. Fatty Arbuckle killed somebody, fucked her, and then killed her.
Yeah.
It was actually while they were fucking.
Yeah, but you hit it,
Smashed
pretty
her,
much.
yeah.
Yeah.
Then they hit it, and then he
He's
went to
so
jail. It was a
Fatty
whole thing.
Arbuckle that he arbuckled.
That was the thing. He fatty arbuckled her. But you know, but the other great thing is, God damn it, what was it? Bruce Jenner, and I'll never call him Caitlyn. He's Bruce Jenner, and this is the thing.
The artist formerly known as Bruce.
Yeah, that's funny. I like
Jesus.
that. That's his name. The artist the runner formerly known as Bruce.
He was a decathlete.
yeah,
There you go.
yeah. The decathlete.
So much more than a runner, guys.
You know what? No, not anymore. The runner,
Or the
known
dick
as Bruce.
athlete.
Yeah. The runner.
Dick
yeah.
athlete.
The guy with a dick, formerly known as Bruce. No, but here's what it is. Again, we talked about this. Change the X and Y, make the match, and I'll go with you. Until then, shut the fuck up. But the award show's coming up now.
It's coming
We've
up
talked
tonight.
about it before. He's getting an
Yeah.
award.
The ESPYs.
He's getting an award.
He's getting the award, the ESPY, which is it's ESPN's sports Oscars, pretty much.
Oh, so he's getting an ESPY?
yeah.
But
For
he's
what?
not even
Lifetime
doing any
achievement?
bravery.
Or
bravery.
bravery.
Courage.
For courage.
Yeah,
Which was not a
courage
sport.
for doing what the same thing that all these motherfucking bitches are doing on Santa Monica and Highland, and they've been doing it forever. And they didn't marry a bunch of people and have kids and hide it like a fucking scumbag.
They just suck dick on
and
the
then
corner.
make their kids lose their minds because oh shit, dad's a fucking woman now apparently, although it's still dad. And so, but oh hey, great courage for fucking lying to us
You
all
really-
these years,
But
Bruce.
do you really think those kids are his? Because she's like I have a hard time believing like
Well,
that
they
an
look so
Armenian-
much like him.
Well, I
They're
just
from the first marriage for him, though.
The Jenner kids?
There's a handful.
Yeah.
The tweens. They're like the
Supposedly
one that got the lip injections
Yeah.
recently. Before he was
How
a
many
chick,
Jenners are there?
Before he was a chick, they were freaking out. One of his kids got lip injections. Then he's like, I can trump that.
Yeah.
I got tits.
I will not be beat. Yeah, I will cut
Yeah.
my dick off. I swear to God.
I'm
I
gonna
will
have
slice
my
my dick
Adam's
right down the
apple
middle.
pump
shaved.
my
Yeah.
lips.
Yeah.
Pump
He had
my
his
lips.
Adam's
Pump
apple
my
shaved.
tits.
How many kids is he? How many?
Remove my testicles.
How many kids does he have?
He has 1, 2,
I like that. Ryan's our
3,
fact finder. I like
Yeah.
4, 5, 6.
Yeah, okay. So this dick,
Six?
so this
Some are from
dick
the
has
American, then he
6
has some
kids,
with
and
the,
then goes, "Hey guys, I want to be a
Jenner?
woman
Yeah.
now."
I still think all the Armenian ones are not his.
No, they aren't.
They aren't. And what's
Chloe's OJ's.
OJ. Yeah, you can totally tell.
Oh yeah,
She's darker skin.
yeah. No, I just mean because Armenians are really strong on
Yeah.
not having kids with anyone who isn't Armenian.
Well, I've known. I think.
I don't think I've ever met an Armenian who would have kids with someone who wasn't Armenian. Like even the worst,
But
sluttiest
money.
Armenian girls I know.
Money.
Yeah, she's gonna marry him. She's gonna do that, but
gorgeous Armenian women. They
and you always
They are.
strike out.
They're real hit or miss.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're real either holy fuck or holy fuck.
No, they're, yeah.
Age like milk.
Sup?
Age like milk.
But their brothers will kill you.
yeah,
Yeah, it's.
Oh yeah, I watched a woman. There was an Armenian dude, and she was like literally brushing his back. No lie, I laughed my ass off. She was brushing the hair on his back because it was a hot day, and I'm dying. I'm like, that's love. That's fucking love,
Yeah.
man. I would never ask my woman to brush the hair on my back. You know.
I shaved
I have
a
no
guy's
hair on my
shoulders
back.
Oh, that's a
once.
weird.
Yeah, see, I don't have hair.
it's too
I
much
knew
of a big
a
family.
set of Jewish brothers like New York Jews.
You are
hearing.
Jewish.
who would actually wax each other's necks for them. They would do each other's necks once a month.
I knew some guys
Yeah.
who do that, but they used industrial strength duct tape because that's how Jewish they were. They were like,
Oh, it's wicked. No, the best is, you know what? I mean, because like we talk about that, like with the Jews, like that. Because I'm Jewish. I'm
Yeah.
a bloodline Jew.
You're not
But look how I
hairy.
look. I'm not hairy at all. Now, there are Jews that are, there are Jews that aren't. Now, here's the funny thing, though. And Talmo,
They
you're going
had
to back...
Israeli in them,
Well,
so they were
Talmo's
really
forehead's
fuzzy.
going to back me up on this fact.
My forehead.
Yes.
My
They have
forehead.
just found a skull
Yeah.
that they DNA tested. And it is a hybrid human Neanderthal.
Yeah.
yeah, I have Neanderthal blood.
But here's
You
the thing.
probably got a ton.
They said
Yeah.
forever how there were Neanderthals and then there were humans. And by the way, when I say Neanderthal, that's how they fucking
That
say
is
it.
the
I
pr-
hate
that's
it.
the proper
Sound like I'm saying
pronunciation.
it
It is the
wrong.
proper-
Yeah. So,
Kenya.
but they have these. They have hybrids now that they're proved with the DNA on the
we
skull.
humans fucked
No,
Neanderthals.
now watch this. This is even better though. They found in places where there were humans and where there were Neanderthals, right? And so with the humans, they found like arrows, like weapons.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Okay? With the Neanderthals, they found weapons, but most of what they found were tools.
Tools,
Which
art,
tells
the
you
other things. Yeah.
That Neanderthals were more intelligent.
So we were
Less
like,
warring.
fuck everything.
I'm assuming, my theory is that we fucked our way into being way more populated than they were.
Yeah.
And basically ran them
and
out.
also beat them to death.
One ran them out.
Yeah.
Yeah, ran them
That's
out.
the,
but they were bigger and stronger.
Well, that's what they did in England. The king, whenever the Catholics were going to get married, the king or his knights would come and fuck the wife before she got married to make sure that there was a good chance that there wasn't going to be a Catholic baby born, that it was going to be
Well, that's a good thing.
a Christian
Interesting.
baby. Yeah.
Interesting.
And this was done. And they don't know if this is the true origin of the word fuck, but fornication under command of the king. That's what that was.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. But when people were put in stocks, it was also for unlawful carnal knowledge. That was also sometimes.
That's a Van Halen record.
No.
Can I tell you this?
No.
Can
No.
I
No.
tell
I
you
thought fuck
No.
came from
Puck.
Fuck comes from the
Puck.
ancient English, like
Indians.
old English. No, it
No.
comes from old
Oh,
English.
I thought it was the Indians.
No, it's old English, and it's actually like to poke something. So poke or fuck, they're the
Okay.
same root.
Now watch this.
I learned this
Same
in
word.
Legends
Let
of
me tell
King
you.
Arthur
Let me
back
tell you
in
what
high
I.
school.
Let me tell you what I heard it as.
Oh, everything. Okay.
What I heard Puck as. Puck was the Indians. They used to cut their fingers off so they couldn't do the bows.
Ah.
And when the Indians had the finger, they'd be like, "I got my finger," and that was the "fuck you, fuck you, fuck you."
Ah,
I like that.
Puck. It was called
Yeah.
pucking.
yeah.
Pull the bow back. Now that's what I heard. So there's 3 or 4 different origins.
But
in this.
I do know the king and his knights would do that just to
Well-
to screw with lineage.
Unless, but again, but I mean, I'm saying, but the word "fuck" and everything. Now, what
Yeah.
this brings up, though? What this brings up, because what they just said was everything we used to think about humans and Neanderthals is wrong.
Yeah.
Now, here's what's funny: science can disprove religion,
Yes.
except science is bullshit because it's disproved.
Science
Constantly.
disproves
Well, but
science.
that's. I mean, but no, that's what science does.
Science is faith.
Science. Science
Theory
is
of
whatever the current results show to be the best idea. It's
Yeah.
not accepting. It's always
It's
the-
accepted.
Well,
That's
but
what
no,
science
it's
is. Scientific
always
fact.
doubting. It's always
But
asking
scientific
those
fact.
questions.
No, you're right. The study of science, but
Yeah.
scientific fact, as they've called this stuff.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, true
Is
They used to
believers.
think what they used to think the atom was the smallest thing
Yes.
that there was.
No, there's way more
Correct?
than that.
There's
Yeah,
small-
no. Actually, because sorry, guys, let me break out my chemistry degree.
Show the pictures of you
the
never
atom
fucking in school.
The atom
bunch of
was
beakers coming
the
out.
atom was the smallest idea
Right,
back
okay.
in Greek
Yeah.
days. Then in the early 20th century, the atom, we started to bring down the atom into like the 3 individual parts of proton, neutron, electron, and now ever since Pasadena and
Nuclei or
Caltech.
whatever.
Well, no, you start to break things down into quarks, which are the smaller, the subatomic particles,
Yeah.
like
But
subprotonic.
But so
and
then
that,
isn't
blah, blah,
that-
blah. No,
That's
Isn't
one
that-
cares.
science defeating itself.
Isn't that science is a theory then that isn't really
Science-
truly
Well,
ever
but
proven?
but I think anyone who doesn't accept science as a constantly evolving knowledge
oh yeah,
is an ignorant of
But
science.
so is religion.
They're like these
But
true
religion
believers.
is
They're
the
the
same thing.
religious science
no,
believers,
but this is the thing.
not
religion,
scientists.
Religion is the same way. It's an
Yes.
ever-evolving thing. Now, here's the weird thing with the Neanderthal thing. It just blew the Bible out of the water.
Well, no.
Because God created man, but had nothing to do with the Neanderthal.
No. There's
There you go.
total.
Adam
there's-
and Eve weren't
The
giant.
Bible's not even real.
No,
The what?
Bible is
there
not
are
real
crazy
at all. It's a
conspiracy
story-
theories
it's
that
fairy
back this
tales.
No,
up.
the Catholic
So
Bible
he
isn't real.
back up the
It's all-
fact that
that
so they
one-
were like the
it's
sons
all-
of the
everything's a fairy
Neanderthals
tale.
Four cops.
would have been the sons of the fallen angels, which is described in some of
Yes.
the books, and then the daughters of Eve, which
Yes.
were the other ones.
Those were the
and
giants,
so
not
those
the
are the giants. The
Neanderthals.
Nephilim. So
But we're talking about
Nephilim and the Raphim.
Yeah,
but
you're talking about giants. And
but
I'm talking
then
about
it
Neanderthals.
also describes the giants as like 50 feet tall,
Right.
Too.
That's what I'm
Which,
saying.
You know, so
but
who
now
knows with the
but wait, though.
translations?
There could have been giants. There could have been all this. What I'm saying is, though, the Neanderthal being around before the human, but with the human, then disproves that God created all this. I would think that it just says, okay, the Bible's bullshit, and it's just a goof book that was written like Nostradamus' book, and it's equally as accurate.
Or it's been translated so many times that we really don't understand what we're reading.
True enough.
Or-
True
yeah,
enough.
and
Well,
the world
yeah.
really is 6,000 years old.
The
people.
religions, well, I mean, that's insane.
know.
Well,
You know,
Jesus did
It
ride
keeps-
dinosaurs,
It
right?
keeps getting
Like-
rewritten.
They found a black dude whose lineage traces back 300,000 years before they've ever said there were people.
Yeah.
So then again, we've just disproved the Bible.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a shame because I want there to be more, I want to know there isn't, so I can just start killing motherfuckers. And I will.
Well-
I will shoot fuckers in the face if I find out there's no afterlife.
We've been down this road.
Yeah.
I mean, we talked about this before, but the Bible and every religion is just a society to keep us tame, so we don't kill each other. So
Except-
we don't cheat
Yeah.
and all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
We built morals, even though overall we're animals.
Yeah.
And so when you,
But are some of us more animal?
yes, some of us are more animal, but then that's because of all the chemicals and drugs that we put into our body.
No.
No.
I mean, are some of us more animal?
Oh yeah, we talked about that, where
Yeah.
people look like pigs and dolphins and cows. And
Yeah, you
all
see
that kind
like
of stuff.
those
And people act
big-
ridiculous.
Yeah.
And people
how
are
they eat, their
insane.
eating habits, or their
And
sleeping
it
habits.
crosses all the races. That's what people don't understand. It crosses every race.
everyone.
Every race has their more animalistic group,
Totally.
and every race has their more evolved group.
Yes.
I mean, I know a few ogres. You
Oh,
know,
there you go.
ogres
yeah.
are like onions.
I'm not one of them, am I?
No.
No.
Oh, making
No,
sure.
no,
Making
I mean,
sure.
the ogres are like those
got the
giant
green.
fat ones. You know, like.
Ugh.
Well, I mean, but that's the whole. Well, you know how far, but you know how sick we really get is, and you sent me the link, but my wife was telling me about this. A few people, and I've kind of checked into it. Apparently, there's a heavy usage of aborted fetuses in our food and drinks.
Well,
Nice.
that gave us
Nice.
So wait,
Yeah.
that's kind of
Took
scary.
just took a swig of
and
water.
Snopes
right there.
couldn't disprove it though.
They couldn't disprove
That was the thing.
completely. There was some tissue that was taken from a fetus in the 70s.
Okay, good. So it's not my child.
It's not. No one hears
Someone might
aborted
drink
baby.
some of my kids,
Good.
Yeah.
I don't have any kids that I know of
right? Elaine Boozler. Go
yeah,
on.
yet. But they would do weird testing. But what doesn't make sense, they're like, oh, but it was like the liver or the kidney or some
Yeah, the
bullshit.
kidney, and they
they're
use
like-
the kidney for natural
they're like-
flavoring.
no, they're like we tested it to see what things would taste like, but that
Back
makes
then.
no sense.
Wait, that was
What?
back then. They have found
They've
tissue.
been cloning the
Yeah.
same tissue.
But they have found tissue
It's crazy.
in stuff, human tissue. Not only has supposedly McDonald's shown traces of human meat in their food, but see, we know, like, I don't know how many people know this, but well, if you have any knowledge, then you know that foreskins of kids circumcised
they
have been
use
using
facial cream.
makeup and stuff and facial
Yeah.
cream.
Yeah.
So you're rubbing dick on your face.
Yeah.
I mean, I do that a lot.
I know, but you are not
Why
knowing
I
at that
so
point.
young.
Yeah.
You're choosing to. at
Dick
that
rub.
I'm choosing.
Yeah, you're
I'm
purposely-
aware when I
You're
rub the
rubbing
dick
people's
on.
dicks on your face.
I
These are people who are putting lotion on that don't realize there's dick in it. And
mine's
they paid more
full-grown
for
dick.
that.
It's not
What?
baby dick.
I thought they paid more for that. Though.
yeah, no, they pay the moil.
They do.
Oh.
Yeah, the moil gets paid for that. And well, you know, that's what's so funny is because that's why personally I think those like the people who bless the food. I worked at a catering place, and there was a rabbi there. And I had a shaved head at the time, so he just assumed I was like some sort of white supremacist, not a Jew. But whatever. So he was in my way, and I go, "Hey, dude, I need to get to this." And he's like, "Oh, this is where I stand." And I go, "Hey, bro, you fucking bless food, you piece of shit."
Yeah.
I go, "You don't do anything. You get paid to bless food in a rabbi outfit, you fuck." Go kill yourself. You bless food for rich people at Sportsman's Lodge. I hope most of these people fucking die.
Oh
I
my
hope they
God.
eat this food and choke to death on it. I hate most of these motherfuckers, except for Bonnie Franklin, who was really cool. But the rest of these motherfuckers, and the Where's the Beef lady, she was cool too. But other than that, I hate these motherfuckers. I wish they'd choke on the food, and this motherfucker's getting paid to bless it, and he's acting like he's holy. You're not holy, bitch. You're a fucking rich guy serving.
No, you kind
doing
of have
shit.
the best scam going.
Yeah, yeah. You get paid to
like-
bless food.
You heard about there was a Jewish deli off Fairfax, a very popular deli, where the owner, I don't know, not Cantor's, there's another one, but like
There's
the
a few.
owner didn't get the food blessed by the
Nah, they don't.
rabbi.
Most of them don't.
And so all the Jews were like, oh, like they
We're
all
all
felt like they're going to go to
going-
hell.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, you
Fuck
don't go
off.
to hell.
What happens to you if you eat?
You just don't go to heaven.
Oh, Jesus.
You just-
Because
There's
you-
no hell for Jews.
Yeah,
Oh,
so, you know, we don't
yeah.
have a hell.
That's right. That's
It's
right.
Sheol.
But yeah, you just kind of sit and bored.
Yeah.
A Jewish lady just
because
constantly nags you.
Sitting in the
What are you
dark.
doing? What are you doing? You're gonna sit here all day. You're gonna just do that.
You get calls from your mom.
Yeah, a
you're
nonstop.
stuck with
Really?
your
And you
Yeah.
can't not answer them.
Yes.
You have to answer them. That's the Jewish hell. You have to answer the calls, and you have to see your bubby.
It's a.
It's nonstop, you know. And she's gonna talk
You
to you
better
about why you
dress
used to
nice.
masturbate with a finger in your ass. She's gonna be like, "Look,
Your
your
bubby?
bathroom was an X-ray, dumbass. I watched you fucking jerk off with a finger in your ass. Tell Bubby why you did that." You know, and you got to answer these questions. That's the Jewish hell. But you know, but you know, I mean. But you know, I mean, so all this shit, and everyone's a fraud, and everyone's full of shit, and there's
Yeah.
no heroes. And that, I posted that the other day. I said, you know, the only reality is realizing that all our heroes are unoriginal pieces of shit
Yeah.
Oh,
that
yeah.
stole it from the real people. And I always say that, including me. Like people say, "Oh man, you're this, you're that. You got a mean look." Well, you know what though? That's not me anymore. I'm not in trouble. I don't do anything wrong. I don't do nothing but my look. You know, and
Yeah.
so.
Well, it's like I don't understand this because I'm not Jewish in a way. So if you eat non-kosher meats or
You don't go to
whatever,
heaven.
You don't go to heaven.
Seventh-day
But-
Adventists as
But
well.
that's it's a total.
I know that because I did a catering and I made lasagna with bacon in it. I used
they
the
don't
been
eat
grease.
pork, yeah.
Well,
No,
I
they're
used the
veg.
bacon grease. Yeah, I used
They're
the. No,
veg.
not all of them are veg, but they don't eat a lot of things.
Yeah.
But I made them a lasagna with bacon grease because that's how I made it, and I didn't think about who I was doing this for.
Yeah.
And it was a Seventh-day Adventist group, and they were like, "Was there bacon in the thing?"
If you don't eat it, you can taste it.
And I go, no. I went like this. I go, oh, fuck, in my head. And I go, okay, Adam Sandler, quick goat thinking. And then all of a sudden, boom, no. I go, I use those Bako bits, the beef ones that are bacon flavored.
Yeah.
But there's no bacon in it. And because why do I want to let them know right now you ain't getting into heaven? They're going to realize that shit when they go up there. And they're like,
You're like, ding dong.
dude,
ding
we're
dong,
here.
ding dong."
We've done everything right. We are so excited. Come on, kids. And they're like, "Meh."
No.
like
you-
the grocery store when you try and steal something.
because you
They're
had
just
some
trying to walk on, just walk on.
bacon
They're like,
grease in your
Hitting the
lasagna.
buzzer.
and all of a sudden, yeah, in their head
gate
they're
won't
going.
open.
All in their head they're going. Wait,
See, because it's same
That
thing in the Muslim
lasagna.
culture. The Muslims they can't even have pork either. I think.
No.
No, pork. Well, pork's pretty
It's a
broad. Like,
sacred
it's the
animal.
only
Human.
reason
It's not a
Christians.
sacred animal.
it's human.
It's a dirty
Well,
animal.
no.
the
You know
only
why they don't
reason-
eat it? It's human.
No,
No. It's human.
because it has cloven hooves.
It's human.
It's
As
reaction.
It,
No.
I'm
well,
telling you
it
right
does
now.
it has
Pigs.
cloven
They do
hooves.
call human
Pigs
long
are
pig
hybrid.
in Hawaii. Yeah.
Pigs are hybrid with human.
Maybe. I have met some pigs.
But I'm telling you that. It's the same reason the female pig's organ, the inners, the vagina and stuff, and the reproductive system is the same. It's why we could get a pig
There's
heart.
places in Tijuana you
Wait,
can
so you
watch
can
that.
fuck a pig?
Oh,
yeah.
Oh wow.
No. So I don't know. I fucked sausage once, but it felt like
But
I
no,
was the
we
pig.
can.
I fucked
a
a
pig
pig,
heart.
but-
That's,
The
that's,
skin is
that's
really
correct.
tight on a sausage.
Well, and you
It's-
well, you know what? You know what it is though. The pig though, the internal organs, we can take their hearts. We can
Yes.
put a pig heart. How can we? We can do a monkey and a pig. That's it. We can't do any other animal, but a monkey and a pig.
Well, we haven't tried dolphins.
they put a pig heart in a monkey. No.
No, pig heart
Yes.
is used. Is
Yeah.
used for.
No,
yeah.
they
It's
put a
been
pig
used.
heart in a
Humans.
monkey, but
So-
the monkey also had a monkey heart at the same
But
time.
how
so I
can
don't
we?
know.
How can we
That's
take
weird.
a transplant
Yeah.
from a pig if there's not the same thing going on? That's why people don't eat pig. In all honesty, from what I understand,
Yeah.
but
Bacon's good.
the fake is religion.
Yeah.
Because they didn't want people knowing that motherfuckers were making shit back then. That these wizards, so-called wizards, were just scientists. They weren't wizards. They were scientists. They were discovering shit. They were fucking with shit.
Well, science was called magic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
before
but
it
fucking
was called
pigs
science.
doesn't make you a scientist.
It means. I mean,
Because I mean,
It makes you practical.
it means you
Right?
like big girls,
Yeah.
and
It makes you a farmer that
that's
doesn't need
okay.
a bitch. No,
Yeah, you don't need a bitch anymore.
Yeah.
You got your pig.
You're like, sweetie, I'm fucking this pig instead.
I got the pig.
Like-
You pig.
I got the cow. I got
The
two
Scots
chickens.
have fucking sheep, and other people are pig farmers. It's
That's interesting that pigs are. I can see that.
Yeah. Oh no.
Wait.
Pigs are human. Why do you think we all love pork? The taste of pork so much.
we're
But think of
eating
it this way:
ourselves.
don't when you eat McDonald's, when you eat stuff like that, and the natural flavorings, don't you fucking love it?
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's the
well,
fast
But here's
food.
what they say: that human is the best. Like if to eat human tastes better than anything else to us, and it gives you actual strengths. Now, this is all going way back in time. Way fucking back.
Cannibalism,
deep.
yeah.
I
All
actually
over the no,
plan
but
on
all over the
eating
world.
comics to
But
gain their hilarity.
All over the world, though, this shit
comics.
is been thought that hey, if you eat a person, you gain their knowledge, their things, right? So within that, why do we like these certain foods so fucking much?
Like the bacon, the beef,
bacon, you drool for bacon.
pork.
Oh, Jews eat it, and we know we're not
Yeah.
supposed to, and we eat it.
I
yeah.
wasn't allowed to.
Jews
A
don't even
long
do
time.
crack.
And
No
it's-
pork?
It's wait.
Why
wait.
weren't you allowed to eat pork?
Who?
I was raised Old Test. It's
Old
weird.
testicles.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, her
Old
dad
testicles?
molested her.
Yeah, I was raised Old testicles.
I just got to eat my dad's balls, and that was it.
That
was all. They were sautéed with a nice mushroom sauce.
Yeah.
Well, you know,
onion.
It's like
where
Hannibal
was I just
version.
at where they sold the Rocky Mountain oysters?
Oh, I've had those
Yes.
before.
Oh, the farmer's market.
Those are
Oh, farmer's market?
testicles.
Yeah.
No, those are pretty good though.
Have you had them?
Yeah, I had them when I was a
So
kid.
you,
Cow's
you
balls?
like eating
Yeah.
balls.
Breaded.
Breaded, fried?
Yeah.
Oh, they're delicious.
Yeah, Italian style, they're good.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go for it.
Really?
Yeah,
They're
I'll
not
eat
bad. You would not
Like-
even
I'll eat-
know.
I'll eat those.
Remember,
You're gonna eat balls. You
Yeah, I'll
would
eat
eat balls.
balls.
remember Chevy
Yeah.
Chase's
I work
Funny
in
Farm?
Hollywood.
In the movie-
I'll eat balls. but
Everyone's a
I'll
little
tell you
gay
what,
in Hollywood.
I'll eat balls with the cock in my mouth. So
Will you?
Yeah, I want parts. I'm really
would
needing
you
gigs.
eat a cow dick?
I've pissed off so many
Yeah, you can eat
comics
cow
that
penis, too.
actually can shit
Yeah.
talk me to bookers that
can
I'm
if you
gonna
want.
really need to suck dick now.
Well, they.
Like I've
Dog
been
chew toy.
practicing.
Well, yeah, they do. Oh God, they make those dog chew toys.
It's
that are
a horse
disgusting.
stick or a
Yeah.
cow dick.
Yeah, I think it's a
yeah.
horse stick or a cow. It's not a horse stick.
So-
it's horse
There's a
sticks
lot of
are
things we
huge,
do
but-
with genitals.
If we get some cow balls, will you eat them on the podcast?
Yeah, I'll eat cow
I'll
balls
eat
on
some.
the
You know,
podcast.
get some
Ryan's gonna
fried.
cook 'em now.
I'll
I
cook them.
will not.
I'll cook
I
them
will
at the
not.
deli. I'll cook them
Yeah.
at the deli and bring them over.
No, we'll bring in a little plate.
We'll bring it. No, I was gonna cook them and bring it over. So
We'll
it'd be
bring in a
fresh.
little hot plate.
Okay,
It's-
Yeah.
we'll just cook right
We'll
here.
do it real fresh.
Because I'll get some little butter, some
Yeah.
garlic, some Parmesan cheese. Oh, it's
Little
delicious.
breading?
You
Yeah,
put that on
Yeah,
anything,
yeah.
I'll eat.
yeah.
I'll eat your balls on that. That
Oh,
sounds
mean,
good.
Sounds good.
That's
actually.
interesting because when I brought food, nobody wanted it.
Well, because it was good. It was delicious.
Did you eat it?
No, I did
You're a
not eat
liar.
it. I was
You're
I
like-
was pissy
You're like,
and
it
I
was
wanted to
so
get
delicious
drunk.
because I watched you eat it by yourself.
I'll tell you this.
and-
Here's the thing.
I was pissy. I want to get drunk.
I don't
was
eat
hungry.
home food. Someone brings food
no,
from
that's
their
why
home.
you
I
want it to
can't
be
eat
cooked here on a hot plate.
That's right.
I could tell.
Even if
no,
you
yeah,
made it there,
I
Ryan's
knew.
Ryan's got
I
a
knew.
kitchen.
Well, now here's
These
what
are
I can
commercial
do.
kitchens.
No,
though.
you know what I could do? I'll go down there and hey, Ryan, let me get a sandwich. Da 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 da. No problem eating it. Right there, he's made it at the
Yeah.
deli. I've watched him,
You were there.
and I trust Ryan.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything.
I don't think he'd ever do anything to my food.
You're like Amanda's got access to medications.
No,
she
in
could
my
be putting
head.
in
No,
there.
in my head,
Crushing
if
up.
he brought food from home, I couldn't touch it.
Yeah.
Although it's
I-
true, like
I don't know
like
how long it's
kitchen
sat
counters
there.
at home.
They're not held by rules. I don't know how he washes his
It's
dishes.
like a potluck. You go to a potluck meal, like at a party or whatever. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, whose potato salad's that? 'Cause I don't want.
That's the worst sick I've ever been.
Is eating potato
It's
salad.
potlucks.
Just so you know,
Yeah.
with the stuff that I
Yeah.
brought, the fruit thing would have been that morning, but I cooked
Wouldn't
it the
matter,
night
yeah.
before.
Yeah, see? You just said
No,
it.
and
Yeah.
then I covered it and I put it in the fridge.
But I have to see it being made.
I would have let
Yeah.
you, yeah. No,
But I
next
mean, no.
time I'll film
like,
it.
it wouldn't
I
matter. I
will.
think maybe she edited it.
I'll
It would be in my mind. Yeah.
I'm gonna call you
I'm a
up
nut.
on
No, but I
Skype.
get like the
I know there's
OCD
people like
thing.
me.
Yeah,
It's not
yeah.
even
No,
that.
I get like
it, 'cause
OCD thing, like the
sometimes-
kitchens,
sometimes
home kitchens
people
are
drop
dirty.
The cake, scoop it back up, put
Well-
it back in the
well,
dish.
you know what the big
don't
thing
know what's
is?
on the
No,
floor.
you know what the big thing is? I worked in restaurants. I know half the shit falls on the floor.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's so weird because I'll eat off a roach coach. I have the weirdest issues.
Yeah.
I have weird issues. But you know what's funny is I was okay.
bread,
So
though, the bread
well,
I made,
we
the
were
cheese
dealing.
bread, I made an hour before I got
It looked wonderful. I'm never eating it. So I was doing the extreme soccer thing, and we did a filming. And we had this whole thing, and I had to meet this English dude, and he was up in Malibu, up in the hills, like by Nolte and all them people up there, a bunch of rich people, blah blah blah, right? And so I go to meet him. He's English, and I get there, and their house, they're literally like the hillbillies of Malibu. It's like this ridiculous shack of a house, and then they have 4 other people renting like a trailer truck, a camper on their lot. It's like this insane fucking just trash.
It by the lake?
It was right above the ocean,
Oh,
like overlooking
okay.
the
Oh,
ocean,
okay.
and it looks like it would be in the middle of the Ozarks. But it's right there in Malibu by all these billion-dollar homes, right?
Yeah.
They got flies all over their house. It's disgusting. It's dirty. Their daughters are all whores. I mean, I'm not even kidding. Like whores. And so we're sitting around there, and she goes, "Excuse me, would you like some tea?" And I thought that's got to be the safest fucking thing to ever get from someone in England. It's the English people. It's got to be good fucking. Like at least the tea's going to be clean and say, "Okay." Because I wouldn't drink their water because they didn't have
Yeah.
bottled water.
Yeah.
And so she makes me tea in a dirty ass cup, and I left it there. I was just like, bitch, go kill yourself. How are you English?
Which is
How the
weird.
fuck you gonna serve bad tea?
No, they like yeah.
No, my
They-
mom makes a good cup of tea.
They like it seasoned.
no,
Season the cup. That's a real English
No.
thing.
This was dirt.
Oh yeah.
No.
No.
A dirty cup.
No, there's tea scum in a cup.
Yeah, no,
that's
no,
that's a whole
different.
thing.
I'm with that.
That's
I'm
when
with
you
that. I know
reuse
that.
the pot. But
Yep.
no, yeah,
I know all that. Not when the cup's
No,
dirty
when your cup's
outside.
like got
outside dirty.
stains on it
No.
from
No,
No,
all.
yeah,
no,
that's
no.
different.
I know.
Thousand
No,
cups of
That's
tea.
That's like when you have cracks in the
Yep.
cup and you
No.
can see this tea stains.
If
no.
you're English and you don't serve clean cups of tea, kill your fucking
I've always had a
It's the only
rule
thing you guys do.
for eating places with Mexican food is if it's a B or C, it's good
Racist.
food.
Yes.
If it's an A, it's not good
No.
food.
Yeah, it's not going to taste.
If
as
it's an
good.
A, they're corporate.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
shit American
Yeah.
fake ass Mexican food.
Well-
if they got a B or a C, it means that they have a hole in the ceiling, but everything else is clean.
It's
Well, like
clean.
you can't
Yeah.
make Peking duck and get an A.
Yeah.
In LA. Like the county health department will not allow you to make Peking duck and get an A.
Yeah.
It sits around.
Just the preparation technique, like where they have to hang it and the whole thing.
Yeah.
like, it's
Bleed it.
It doesn't have it goes against the rules.
Those
of-
are
God.
the ducks that are hung in the window,
Yeah.
right?
yeah. And so there's the best Chinese food place in Chinatown makes some bomb food and
Yeah.
they're cleaner than shit.
C.
They've got a B.
Okay.
They got a B. And it's but they serve Peking duck.
Yeah,
well,
there you
that's,
go.
that's where it happens.
Well,
And it's good.
Oh, sorry. I'd say a lot of delis, like the hanging meats and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They can't do that in LA.
Yeah.
So they all have A's right now because they would
They're not
actually
serving
hang.
authentic deli food.
Yeah.
and
Well,
then-
you
that's
can make
crazy.
salami.
System.
No.
Yeah.
I wondered why that seems so weird. When I went to England, I saw a meat shop with the meat hanging in the window. And my sister's vegetarian. I'm pretty much pesco. My mom wanted a photo of the two of us in front of the meat shop. My sister wouldn't do it. But I was like, why does that seem so strange for me to
Right?
be
'Cause
seeing
they don't
it?
have it. But
It's
if-
like seeing people smoke indoors.
Well, if you go
in
to
LA.
if you go to Gelson's, if you ever go to Gelson's,
Yes.
Gelson's or Farmers Market or Bristol Farms, one of them.
Yeah. Mhm.
They have the Bristol Farms. They have the dried
hanging meat?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they do
Interesting.
because they
You
do
know-
it on a rich basis.
Well,
But in
if
England,
you put enough,
it's
if
raw
you
meat, not just dried. They're raw.
No, that's what it
hanging
is. It's aged
the raw-
beef.
yeah,
They age
aged
it.
raw beef. Yeah,
You
Okay.
age beef.
and it's the
The
best.
best beef ever is done like that.
It's
done
aged,
in a
yeah.
Dry
area,
age for 90 days,
Yeah, it has to
180
sit out,
days.
which
which means left out for 90
Yeah.
days.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.